Hello and welcome back to Breakdown. Since the last episode, I did some exploring around, got some more supplies, and prepared some stuff. So, yeah, if we take a look at the map here, I kind of went down here. I got this random meteor, which had a Kryptonite helmet and sword. I mined some freezerite, because those meteors were new at the time, and just generally got a bit more resources, got some more wood, sand, moss stone. And when I came back, I mined some stuff around here, just some ores. And I also got rid of our old little base here, a little outpost, and there was a building here I just tore down. So as you can see, there used to be that little tower area over here, so I just tore that down, so now there's a little like vacant spot, just because it was kind of in the way of stuff and didn't really serve much of a purpose. I might even tear that down later, and also tore down the little base we had here. I kind of left it open so the mines are kind of flooded with monsters probably, but oh well. We have the door there to kind of block them, so we should be good. Also, I was out exploring, I did find something really useful. Potatoes. I got 2 potatoes, so when I came back, I just planted them here next to the carrots. And yeah, hopefully in the future I'll get enough potatoes from that to probably replace this whole side of wheat with potatoes, because potatoes are a bit more useful than wheat, and probably carrots too. So, yeah, we got a new food source on the way, which is very good. Although we kind of have a ton of carrots as it is, but still. So one of the main reasons I went exploring was because I needed more wood, and books because I redid the basement. I had an enchantment table of enough bookshelves, because we kind of were low on books and wood to make the bookshelves themselves. And I also added a little brewing area over here. I want to get more brewing stands to put up here, but currently how it works, we have the glass bottles here, nether wart here. We have the awkward potions here. Then we have what will be a barrel of healing potions, strength potions, and fire resistance. And I was kind of thinking making this like a whole little automation. I don't know, maybe like this one could be like the nether wart for awkward. Then we could have the glowstone and redstone here to make the extended ones. And then we'd have the glycerin melons, blaze powder, and magma cream on those brewers. So we could just kind of brew them in order like across to get the ones to put in here. So yeah, that's kind of was my idea for this little brewing area, but we need more blaze rods, and we don't really have anything to make potions with. So we only have awkward potions, because I don't have any melons, I don't have any spare blaze rods, and I don't have any magma cream that I'm aware of. I don't think I even have slime balls. Actually, let me check that real quick. I think that'd be in this chest. No slime balls. I also went down to the mines and kind of tweaked them a bit, mainly just add more stairs heading down to the lower sections and kind of made that a little nicer, but didn't really change much, so I don't think it's really worth showing. But I did upgrade our sword a bit here. It now has more quartz on it, almost maxed out on that 1 quartz modifier, and it deals a little more damage than before. Not much, but still, it's a bit better, because when I headed back to the nether, which I'll talk about in a second, I managed to bring this pick and mine some quartz with luck, although I really need to find more lapis. Also, I have the Kryptonite sword here I got from that chest I mentioned, and like most tools, I can't craft it because the mod pack forces you to use tinkers, so I'm not sure if I'll actually use that. Same for most of these pickaxes, but they're good to keep around just in case. Anyway, as you may have noticed, I have 30 levels, and this enchantment table can enchant to level 30, so I thought it would be a good idea to use these levels before I die and lose them all. So, yeah, and actually I just noticed something. I have this Kryptonite helm I also got from that chest. It will let me enchant it even though it has enchantments. So I want to see what this gives me. Huh. So it overwrote the existing enchantment, but it now has blast protection, thorns, unbreaking, and respiration. Probably not that much better than having the fire resistance, but still. At least I know I can re-enchant Kryptonite because I didn't really want to use up all my diamond stuff. I don't think that's worth bringing with me at the moment though, because I think I'd rather have the fire resistance. But blast protection overall will probably be useful later on, especially if we deal with creepers. But yeah, I do have some diamonds left because I did mine some, I think. I found some when I was digging around. But I don't really have enough to justify making diamond armor to enchant at the moment. But that is something I would like to look into. Also, you can see all the ores I got when I just went around mining a bit. Okay, so the last thing I want to note is I did look more into these barrels and managed to lock them so they won't accidentally run out. Like, I don't have any cobblestone left in this one, but it still shows the cobblestone. And I was looking into it, and I did finally understand how these upgrades work. Apparently, the structure ones add slots that you use for these other ones, like the storage upgrade to increase the stack size. So I would like to look into that, but at the moment that's kind of costly because pistons, as you see, are kind of costly, and the barrels use a lot of wood. But as you see, our netherrack barrel here is pretty full. So I will want to try and upgrade that soon. And also, as you might have saw, I have some ardite in here. And I also took... Actually, I found 4 ardite, and I took that with the cobalt I found to make some more monulin. So, yeah, as you might have guessed, though, I'm going to head back to the nether and show you what I've been working on there. So, this is where all the cobblestone went. I came back here and I finished doing the pathway, and I lit it all up with torches and made it nice cobblestone. I didn't bother, like, the corner blocks on the side there, because that's really not needed. I just need to make sure that if ghasts or anything came, they wouldn't blow this all up and cause issues. So, yeah, it should work pretty well. I left this chest over here now. And then I made a tunnel heading this way. I ran out of cobblestone, so I couldn't finish this. But this tunnel will link over to the fortress. So hopefully that will work. Although I had to block this off so pigmen didn't get in here. But, yeah. Oh, boy! He just dive bombed me, I swear. I didn't just kill him for no reason. So he was waiting up there. Hostile on me before. Oh, no, more pigmen. No, no. Okay, I was not expecting that much of a fight, and we got a good bit of coins. What are these used for again? You make them like this, and I can't see what they're used for, but I know it's the drink store, which is something else I want to look into in the future. Also, there's one other thing I'd like to know. If you know anything about these barrels or have suggestions, let me know. But, like, some things like the dollies don't work. I really don't know what the hammers do, though. So, yeah, I also don't know what a B-space barrel is, but I kind of guess that this just increases stack size for these. This is the void upgrade, kind of self-explanatory. Redstone and the automation ones I kind of understand. Not really sure what these stickers here do, but yeah. So if you have any tips for... Oh god, there's a pigman here. So if you have any tips for me about the barrels, yeah, let me know, because I could use some help understanding some of those features. Okay, I think it might have went back through the portal. I'm really not sure what to do now because I don't think I can take many pigmen this low on health. And I really want to get back to the fortress, but that's going to kill me at this rate. So, yeah. I don't know, I think I'll actually try mining through here to see if I can get to someplace a little more, yeah, let me just try mining. Okay, so far I've kind of been tunneling underground, and I think I might want to just kind of tunnel into the fortress so I avoid the pigmen on the surface. Ah. Oh, they're already hostile, so, Anyway, so yeah, the pigmen are still mad. Hopefully none get in this tunnel. Actually, I probably should just be blocking this behind me. And, yeah, I'm gonna keep digging to see if I can tunnel into the fortress from underneath, and hopefully there's not gonna be a ton of things there wanting to kill me already. Okay, I seem to have found the fortress area. I'm, not really sure how to get up at this point. I didn't think this through completely, but, let me just put a light here and kind of dig straight up. Oh, God! Well, that sucks. I don't think I got a grave either. Crap! 1 second. Okay, there's all my stuff, and here's the pigman, and he's dead. Whew. I'm glad that didn't go as horribly as it could have. Yeah, I think that's the best way to term it. So, I do have to spare... Oh, I probably should block that quick before more pigmen jump down. There. So, yeah, let me sort this real quick. Okay, so since digging up seems to be a bad idea, I have a really stupid plan. I'm gonna build across and then dig up through the support. Oops, misplaced one already. This is off to a great start. The problem is a ghast is probably just gonna shoot me, I'll fall down, or a lava monster might have the range. So, yeah. Okay, so I made this little bridge over here, and hopefully I can dig up in here now and get into the fortress. So, yeah, and also, I did figure out what those odd things on the map were. They're nether clouds. From what I saw, there's a blue one that shoots little electric charge or whatever, and then there's, or maybe that was the teal one. Anyway, one has electric, and one just hurts you when you walk into it, so that's what those electric sounds I heard were, and those are what the things on the map are, and that's why mobs occasionally just kind of die. So, yeah, that answers one question I had for a while now. Wonder if I can just go straight up. Okay, so I made it into this room here. I reworked it a little. Actually, I dug out right in the center. But yeah, so I have this going right into here. I might make a better door or something later on. But yeah, I think I'll probably just rework that path instead of building one to this entrance here. And yeah. Also, I hear a slime somewhere, so I might want to look for that. But I also need to kill these blazes. So let me just throw some stuff into a backpack so I don't have as much weight on me. And, yeah, I think I'll keep the cobble on me just to be safe. Also, remember, I kind of didn't explore more because I ran out of torches, so... Okay, let's just peek. And the blaze is gone. Well, let's see if I can at least light up this area a bit. And get closer to the spawner, because I remember this was the really creepy part where I couldn't see anything, really. Uh-oh. There's ghasts about, and I think that's Cobalt way up there. More concerned with the ghast. Oh, and a blaze. Ow. Well, good news, the fire really doesn't hurt me. And I have the magnetism, so I can get the blaze rods, even if the blazes themselves go far away. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, I'm taking some damage, so I think I'm going to light it up a bit. And head back here for a minute. So we kind of got most of this little walkway lit up. I'll probably need more torches later on, and it's probably not enough to stop them from spawning at certain spots. Actually, F7. Oh, I forgot I could do that. So, yeah, let me see if I can fix these little areas with spawns still. Okay, so I was able to block off these sides after all. Oh, come on, you annoying blaze. It really doesn't hurt me to do the correcting right, but yeah, I'm more concerned of getting, like, knocked off or something. Yeah. It's just out there far enough that I don't think I can even get its drop, which is the most annoying part. Like, I can shoot it. But it's just I don't want to waste all my arrows just to kill a blaze. Yep. And I got a little bit of damage. Oh no, I'll probably die if I stay too close to the spawner, but I need more blazes. Not sure if they can hit through the fence, so let's hope another one spawns close. I'll need to put a roof on this later on. I don't know, maybe I should try and do that now, but I also don't have any lights, so it's kind of hard to see here. You know, I really only have the red X's to guide me. So, yeah. And I'm not sure if spawners were nerfed so they don't spawn as much or something, because more don't seem to want to spawn. Oh, I spoke too soon. Uh-oh. Sprint. Oh, God. Well, I got 2 blaze rods. That's a start, right? Oh, and they can spawn on that roof. That's how they were jumping down before. Let's see if I can get back to the safety of this room. And I hope no pigmen are waiting for me. Oh, God. I went to look for the magma cube, and I found them. And he has a good bit of health. Hopefully this mining fatigue goes away in a second so I can kill him properly. I think he's the only one here. But if I can get some magma cream, that would be pretty useful. Full fire resistance is much better than partial. Ah! Whew. I heard a little magma cream, or magma slime. Yeah, a little magma cream, but I didn't know where it was. So, yeah, that took me by a bit of surprise how it just was around the corner there. But I did get 1 magma cream from the bigger one, so yeah, that's at least some Hey. There's another slime? Oh, it's still down there, isn't it? Yep. I was gonna say, if I ran into another one that quickly, that's pretty impressive. What's through here again? Darkness and a pigman. Okay, so I really need more torches so I can come back and explore more, because I used them all up very quickly. So, yeah. Also, I need to light up those dark spots to make these safe areas, you know, safe. Uh-oh. 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 That's really not good. My entrance back to my tunnel's there, and there's a pigman. But but not just any pigman, a boss pigman. A toasty pigman, which means he might have part of the toast armor set, which might still be in this, I'm not sure. If only I could trap him. Because sooner or later, one pigman's going to get hostile. That's going to make them all hostile. So, aha! Whew! Also just kind of block that torch. But I don't care, because now we not only have the boss that won't despawn, but he's trapped, so hopefully he won't kill us. So now let's get back to our tunnel and hope there's no more pigmen waiting for us along the way, because there probably are. Well, to my surprise, it seems we actually made it back safely. Who would have thought? Unless there's a pigman hiding right behind the portal. Nope. So yeah, we actually got to make it back safely with a few more blaze rods. Also, there's still this zombie here, who I think I'll just kill now, because I don't like him. Yeah. Okay, so I made another brewing stand, and I'm making some potions. I started by making fire resistance, but I couldn't remember which of these was duration and which was level 2. So I put this in here, and now I remember that redstone is duration, and this is level 2 because fire resistance can only get added duration. Yay for science! So if I get a few more of those, I got a few too many, but oh well. So yeah, we have the awkward potions I made earlier, and if we take this and do that, we have some blaze powder. So we put that there, and now we can brew some strength and then make them level 2, because level 2 is way better than level 1. Okay, so now we have level 2 strength, which as you see give me nearly 300% more damage, or closer to 250, and for some reason it doesn't show their actual icons, just a generic potion, but you can see when, or in the what am I looking at, it shows what type of potion it actually is. So now we have some fire resistance and some strength. Those are level 2 strength and longer duration fire resistance. So hopefully we can kill stuff a little better, because that damage output on the strength is ridiculous. And with our pretty good sword here, yeah, we should be able to deal a lot more damage. Which is good, because the mobs here have an absurd amount of health. Also, since I have a bit more rotten flesh, I can make some more graveyard soil, which actually heals undead, but when I cook it, it does better things by harming undead, which is how you get smite on a sword. And while that's probably not the biggest concern at the moment, you know, like smite sword over sharpness, I still have been working on it, because here's how much I have so far. I was thinking that maybe we could actually put it around the base, you know, like on the outer edge, so when mobs are close against the wall, even if the sun's not up, they'll take damage and die, which might be nice. I'm not sure. Still looking into that. Anyway, I also do have some other stuff for modifiers now. As I did mention, I collected a bunch more moss, so I can actually make some more moss now. So, yeah, let's see how much I can make. 3 and... yeah, I think 6 is good enough for now. I'm not sure what I want to put it on still, though. So, give me a second just to think that over. Okay, so our iron shovel and iron axe here are broken. So, I think I'm just going to give them each 1 moss, so they will now auto-repair and I don't have to waste iron on them. So, yeah, we have some new tools. Or not really new, just better, because before they weren't that great. For the moment, I don't want to put it on these, just because they have a limited amount of modifiers left. They each have 3. And if I put moss on them, that means in the long run I'll have less damage. And with that much durability on them, I'm not sure if I really need moss, because, you know, I think it'd be stupid to sacrifice damage on our sword we need to kill a boss, just so it auto-repairs itself when we might not need to repair it in the long run anyway. Because we do have some more monolin, and it's easy to repair these things. Like, 1 ingot should repair them nearly to full. So I'm not going to put moss on the pickaxe or the sword. But I'm not sure if I want to put other modifiers on them instead. Actually, let me review the modifier book real quick again. Okay, so I reviewed the modifiers again, and besides getting the additional modifiers, which are very hard and kind of costly, I guess we could kind of give a gold and a diamond to those tools. Actually, let me check that after I review this. But, we can get Smite or Bane of Arthropods, but I'd rather make those specialty weapons than just our good sword have them, and just do full sharpness on ours. So, like, make a separate Mandolin sword just for Smite for killing skeletons and zombies and such. Even though that's probably the majority of mobs we kill, it's still probably is better on a separate sword, so we can use that one just for, like, all around. Beheading is another thing I want to do on a separate sword. A cleaver naturally has added beheading. So I want to make a beheading cleaver, just like all out beheading on it. So I'll have to look into doing that off camera just because, I don't know, it won't need too much resources probably, like to just make it out of iron or something maybe, not just full monolith because that'd be very costly. But I do want to look into that, but the problem is we don't have many ender pearls to start. I'd actually almost consider knockback due to how combat works here in Breakdown, because, you know, when my health drops low, I start to swing slower, so knocking them away would give me a bit more time to get the other swing coming at them. Reinforced, that's just extra durability, which isn't that great. Silky, Silk Duck pickaxe would be nice, but once again, that would be a different pickaxe. Necrotic, though, that's what I really want for a sword because it will heal us. I mean, who doesn't want that? So I just want our sword to be high damage and healing. I don't want to do fiery because then that would hurt against things like Enderman or the mob could set us on fire. So just sharpness and necrotic. And luck on the pickaxe is really all I want. I don't want auto smelt because we have Tinker's Smeltery just to double the ores anyway, so I don't see that being really useful. I don't want to do auto repair, but I think I would like to do some extra speed. I actually might put speed on one of our other tools or just make another just general mining non-luck pickaxe in the future, and then there's the durability ones, but that's really all there is. There is also that vacuum hopper one. Oops, wrong spot. But the vacuum hopper one, but we have magnetism boots, so I don't see a big need for that. So, yeah, that's just kind of what I'm thinking at the moment for modifiers. So I have to look into working on some of those other ones off camera and working on making some other tools like a cleaver, because I would like to head back to the fortress and just kill withers and get their heads so we can fight the wither as our first boss, because I think we'll need to kill the wither to get the division sigil, to go to the deep, to kill the void monster, and then finally kill the ender dragon, which will be very hard because of hardcore ender expansion, because I never actually beat that ender dragon yet, and yeah, it's mean. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. I know I didn't get to do too much in the fortress because I kind of ran out of torches and, you know, had a bit of pigment issue, but I would like to go back next episode or off camera, at least make some torches off camera, and I also would like to start working on that tower and looking into the drawbridge thing I mentioned. I'm not sure, but it sounds really cool and it seems doable at least. I also do want to replace this base cobblestone with a different stone, but I'm still not sure what to do besides colored stone brick. That's the best I can think of that's actually doable. So if you have any other suggestions for that, let me know. But I also would like to work a bit more on mining to get a luck modifier and see if I could get some more quartz and then nether to upgrade our tools here. And I also think I'll start looking into making more tools, maybe like another monument sword for smite or another pickaxe just for speed or such. So, yeah, I'll be working on some of that off camera as well as a cleaver, I think, because if I go here, you can see the cleaver needs 2 large rods, a plate, and a cleaver head, which is pretty costly part-wise. I think that'd be a total of close to 20 ingots worth, so I think I'll have to look into seeing what I can make it out of our current materials and not go for a really high-end one, instead just focus on making one. But then again, I still haven't ran into any ender pearls, so might just hold off on that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hopefully by the next one I'll have a few more things prepared so we can do a longer nether expedition, or maybe just some exploring around. It's been a while since we just explored around the world too. So, yeah. Anyway, until next time, goodbye.